We just had a fake flyover. Some of the guys and I were having a giggle about this a couple hours early, but we're going to have, of course, that flyover and all the festivities underway here at 20th and Blake. And the weather really has improved, right? I mean, we were talking about those nasty, nasty winds. We had about a 40, 45 mile an hour wind gust as I first arrived here about an hour and a half ago. That wind has notably backed off. It has not gone away. It's still going to be windy today. That will be the story. And if you're heading down here to 20th and Blake, trust me, you're going to want those jackets and those long sleeves today. But, hey, at least we're not talking about a snow-opening day like what we had last year, like what I did there. All right, let's take a look at those conditions right there. Let's get rid of the dad jokes. It's up to 50 degrees, but it's a bit of a misleading 50 degrees, right? 50 degrees, but the wind right now gusting up to about 7 miles an hour, and the wind chill, officially there's no wind chill, but trust me, there is a wind chill. It feels more like 35 to 40 degrees right now here in Denver. Here's that game time forecast. You're heading down here to 20th and Blake. Those winds will be the story, but temperatures in the low to mid 50s. We will see increasing clouds as the game wears on. Radar right now, pretty quiet. We do have a few rain showers trying to develop there across the eastern plains. I don't think that is reaching the ground, and a few leftover snow showers across parts of the state. However, if you're here in Denver and you were wondering about the forecast, and you might have, if you've been watching earlier this week, we were talking about that chance for some snow here in Denver. Well, that storm system missed us by about 200 to 300 miles to our north. If that storm system had been 200 to 300 miles south, we'd be talking about a snow-opening day here at 20th and Blake. So thank goodness we don't have that. Other story, we do have a fire weather warning until 7 p.m. tonight, so please be smart, right? Nothing with a spark outdoors on a day like today. We do have that fire danger. Winds will be gustiest really over the next 2 to 3 hours. That wind will gradually back off this afternoon and this evening. And by tomorrow, that wind will be notably lighter, and those winds really just turning to more of a breeze. If you're heading to Red Rocks tonight, bundle up, but the wind will be much less of a factor. Snow in the mountains, still a little bit to go for us here in the high country, but that snow mostly going to be a lot on the quieter side today, not as intense as it was last night there in the high country, and tomorrow lots of sunshine. So today, 54 the high. It's going to be just kind of windy. That's the main story, but otherwise mostly sunny skies. Windiest conditions will be in the foothills as usual west of Denver. Highs a few degrees below average. Average high for today in Denver is 60 degrees, a few degrees below average in the mountains as well. And one more look at that forecast for the Rockies game today. Again, if you are coming down here to 20th and Blake, just make sure you have the gear on. Honestly, I'm going to change this up in a few minutes. I'm going to show you the wind chill, because the wind chill will be in the upper 30s, and that's what you really need to know, is that if you're coming down here, you're definitely going to want to be bundled on up. That 7-day forecast, let's take a full look at that, because it is beautiful, exquisite, spectacular. Insert the adjective here that is a positive, has a positive denomination. It is going to be spectacular. How about that Easter egg hunt outside on this Sunday? 70 degrees, sunshine. What else could you ask for? Awesome weather into next week. We will have a storm system passing off to our south next Monday and Tuesday that will mean some rain and snow showers in our southern mountains. In Denver, though, we stay on the quiet side until late next week. That's our next meaningful chance for rain or snow. So out here, Alex and Phil, that wind has backed off. We got here at the same time. We rode together. You tell me, that wind's backed off, right? It's not just me.
The wind is winding up here anyway.
I think it depends on where you are,
Okay.
Chris. And I don't know, I can't see,
Okay.
but are you in the sun? Because I think where people sit today is going to make all the difference in how they feel. Because we're up here, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but the sun is not shining on us, and so we are feeling that wind. But I think if you're in the sun, in one of those seats in the sun today, it's going to be a beautiful day.